The Calvert County, Maryland Commissioners' Reports is a headline news podcast provided in part by the Communications and Media Relations Division. Commissioners' Reports is a summary of the agenda and outcomes of regular Calvert County Board of County Commissioners meetings, as well as related public information and events. Hello, and welcome to Commissioners' Reports. I'm your host, Kevin G. Schmidt. In this week's Calvert County Board of County Commissioners meeting, Public Service Announcements. June 6, 1944, marks the 79th anniversary of D-Day, a day that changed the course of history. Commissioner President Hance shared a passionate acknowledgement about the unimaginable bravery those young soldiers, many teenagers, embodied when charging the beaches to preserve our freedoms in the face of an unconscionable adversary. A dedication ceremony was held last month in honor of Sheriff Oscar William. A section of H.G. Truman Road in Lusby, south of Route 497, was dedicated to his memory with the placement of a permanent sign. Proclamations. 70th Anniversary Bethel Way of the Cross Church Recognition. Bethel Way of the Cross Church of Christ, Inc. is celebrating its 70th anniversary. This distinctive milestone and outstanding devotion of service to God and mankind is cause for celebration. The BOCC wishes to join with Bethel Way of the Cross Church of Christ congregation and all faith-based communities in celebrating the 70th anniversary of this sacred and spiritual institution. Bishop Darnell Easton 20th Year Anniversary Recognition. The BOCC wishes to recognize Bishop Darnell Easton as he celebrates his 20th anniversary as a minister of the gospel in service to the congregation of Bethel Way of the Cross Church of Christ, Inc., located in Huntingtown, Maryland. Safety Month Recognition. Each year, more than 4 million workers suffer job-related injuries or illnesses, and over 4,000 Americans die in work-related incidents. This affects not only the injured workers and their families, but also businesses and the local economy. The BOCC desires to recognize the benefits of fostering a strong safety culture for all staff and citizens and proclaim June 2023 be known as Safety Month in Calvert County. Great Outdoors Month Recognition. Since 2019, the month of June has been nationally designated as Great Outdoors Month, promoting healthy and active lifestyles through outdoor activities and fostering a deep appreciation for our natural surroundings. Our county is blessed with a diverse range of parks, trails, and recreational facilities that offer opportunities for hiking, biking, camping, fishing, boating, wildlife observation, and many other outdoor activities. The BOCC proclaimed that the month of June 2023 be known as Great Outdoors Month in Calvert County. Award. Department of Human Resources Safety Champion Award. The Safety Champion Yearly Award honors individuals that either contribute to the safety culture of Calvert County government or by demonstrating an exemplary level of safety awareness while in the course of performing job duties. The Department of Parks and Recreation Natural Resources Division Park Supervisor Ian Keeley was selected as the 2023 recipient of the Safety Champion Award. Ian ensures the park grounds, trails, boardwalks, and piers are safe for public use. Employee Recognition Committee Scholarship Winners. Since 1996, the BOCC has supported the Employee Recognition Committee with our scholarship program. Scholarship recipients are open to eligible Calvert County government employees or their dependents. Logan Mugley and Skylar Gerard have been selected by an impartial panel of judges as recipients for the 2023 Scholarship Program Award. In a consent calendar, Department of Planning and Zoning Historic Preservation Tax Credit for eligible restoration work done on structures located within the Hampton Historic District. Department of Parks and Recreation Agreement with the Calvert County Health Department providing free services, including CPR and first aid classes to citizens. Office of the County Attorney Removal of Trustee and Appointment of Successor Trustee. Department of Public Safety Fiscal Year 23 Advanced Life Support Training Grant to provide funding for ALS training for career EMS staff and ALS EMS volunteers. New Business Department of Economic Development Small Business Development Center SBDC Memorandum of Understanding for Fiscal Year 2024. SBDC assistance continues to be a critical resource for business owners in need of professional guidance. The ability to meet with a business counselor confidentially at no charge to the client can be the lifeline that a business needs to survive after being closed or limited due to the pandemic. Because the College of Southern Maryland is the host for the SBDC, and as a result of the agreement, we require a formal Memorandum of Understanding between the county and the College of Southern Maryland to clearly delineate responsibilities and expectations. $48,900 is allocated in the fiscal year 24 budget. After discussion, the BOCC voted and authorized the board president to sign the SBDC Memorandum of Understanding. Department of Finance and Budget Award Recommendation: Construction of County Administration Building. During the weeks of March 26, 2023 and April 2, 2023, advertisements appeared in 2 local newspapers, the eMaryland Marketplace website and the Calvert County Government's Facebook page, soliciting bids for the construction of a new, approximately 102,000 square foot, 4-story county administration building with a parking garage. The work shall include, but is not limited to, site/civil engineering, general construction, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, landscaping, technology, and security. In accordance with Code of Public Local Laws, staff recommended and the BOCC awarded the contract to the lowest responsive bidder, Forrester Construction Company of Rockville, Maryland, as follows. Base bid in the amount of $38,759,888. Allowances, if required and approved by the county, Emergency Responder Radio Communication System Allowance in the amount of $75,000, Conference Room Audiovisual in the amount of $100,000, and a contingency in the amount of $3,875,989. Department of Planning and Zoning Text Amendment Case Amendment to the Calvert County Zoning Ordinance to allow automobile filling stations in the Lusby Town Center. Staff received a text amendment application from Mr. Kevin M. Eldon, Esquire, on behalf of his client Weiss Markets, Inc., requesting a text amendment to allow for automobile filling stations within the Village Commercial Subdistrict of the Lusby Town Center. The applicant stated that the location of the property and the increased traffic necessitate a fuel station, and that the growth in the area and customer base will support a fuel station at that location. After discussion, the BOCC directed staff to move forward with a work session with the Planning Commission to begin the public adoption process for this text amendment. Department of Planning and Zoning Text Amendment Case Amendment to the Calvert County Zoning Ordinance to expand accessory uses permitted at public recreation areas. Calvert County Department of Parks and Recreation, CCPR, is requesting to expand accessory uses permitted at public recreational areas to serve the needs for pickleball. CCPR is interested in building an indoor recreational facility. Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in the state of Maryland. Calvert County has experienced an increased need for pickleball facilities. The indoor facility will also allow for other indoor recreational sports activities at public parks. After discussion, staff recommended and the BOCC directed staff to move forward with a work session with the Planning Commission to begin the public adoption process. Old business. The Department of Public Works Highway Customer Service Budget Adjustment. When developing the operating budget for fiscal year 23, the Department of Public Works allocated funds for replenishing the salt stockpile. However, because of the mild winter and minimal snowfall, Department of Public Works requests 2 budget adjustments to move a total of $766,000 intended for snow and ice management to the Public Works Highway Maintenance Contracted Services account to assist with ongoing projects and customer service requests countywide. After discussion, the BOCC voted and approved the budget adjustments. Department of Finance and Budget Adoption of the fiscal year 2024 Operating and Capital Budget. 2 public hearings were conducted. The first on March 21st, 2023, and the second on May 16th, 2023, to present and receive public comment on the staff recommended budget and county commissioner's budget for fiscal year 2024. The FY 2024 General Fund operating budget totaling $380,631,542 is a balanced budget. Overall, the revenues that fund the budget increased by approximately $38.6 million in comparison to the FY23 adopted general fund budget. The $38.6 million increase is comprised of a $22.3 million increase to property taxes, a $3.2 million increase to income taxes, an $18.6 million increase to use of prior year-end fund balance pay-go, and a $5.5 million decrease to other revenue categories, which includes a health insurance reimbursement. The FY24 budget continues to focus on providing funding for education, public safety, and capital investments, while maintaining a high level of service to our community. $32 million of the increased revenues will be used to restore funding to the Capital Improvement Plan and to provide additional funding to the Board of Education. The most notable increases include technology services, the Sheriff's Office, and career EMS. Funding towards education remains the primary focus of this budget, at 41% of the general fund operating budget and 22% of the 6-year capital projects budget. Education funding for operations of $154.7 million is provided, which is $13.4 million over the funding provided in FY23. There are 14.76 new employees in this budget, including 4 public safety positions. This budget includes 1 salary step and a 3% cost of living adjustment for county employees. The FY 2024 general fund operating budget has increased by $13,565,224 since the public hearing was held on May 16, 2023. After discussion, staff recommended and the BOCC closed the record and approved signing the resolution adopting the FY 24 budget and related tax rates and fees. Presentation: Election Board Election Update 2023. The BOCC requested an election update from the Calvert County Election Board, CCEB. The CCEB experienced various impacts during the recent Maryland General Assembly legislative session, including shifting the primary election date to May 14, 2024, and raising the minimum compensation for election judges. The informational presentation was to provide the BOCC with insight on challenges ahead for the CCEB. No action was requested by the board. The next regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of County Commissioners is June 13th, 2023 at 10 a.m. That concludes our broadcast. The Calvert County, Maryland Commissioners Reports is a headline news podcast. Stay current with other news in Calvert County by following and liking the Calvert County Government's Facebook page at facebook.com/Calvert County MD, on Instagram at Calvert Broadcast, on YouTube, youtube.com/Calvert County Gov, and our official website, www.calvertcountymd.gov. Thank you.